There are hundreds of student athletes who represent Georgia Tech in numerous intercollegiate sports. A majority of these athletes are on scholarship, appear on television weekly, and their hard work, talent, and accomplishments are well known throughout campus. However, there is another group of student athletes representing Georgia Tech that you may not have heard of. None are on scholarship, their events are not televised, and their achievements get little attention. But they work just as hard, have passion for their sport, and are extremely talented. They are the women of the Georgia Tech Equestrian Club. One difference between these extraordinary women and, say, the football team comes down to a matter of size and strength. Instead of teaming up with someone similar in body type and ability, these women are paired up with a teammate that outweighs them by over 1,000 pounds, and their opponent is themselves and the challenge is the course. Their sport takes skill, as well as physical and mental toughness. It also comes down to grace under pressure, which is just a fancy way of saying these women have tremendous courage. Hello, and welcome to Taking the Reins. I'm your host, Diana Nord. Jessica Solana is an industrial engineering major from Suwanee, Georgia. She began riding when her parents took her on a trail ride for her 8th birthday. Ever since that day, she has never lost her passion for horses. She has applied her talent and leadership by being the president of the Georgia Tech Equestrian Club, as well as a decorated rider who has won several ribbons for excellence in the shows she has competed in. In part 1 of our interview, we'll find out more about Jessica as she discusses her family, being a student at Georgia Tech, and her life outside of the saddles and stirrups. Ladies and gentlemen, Taking the Reins would like to introduce you to Jessica Solana. Jessica, where are you from?
I'm from Suwanee, Georgia. So I was born in Florida, but I've lived here since I was 5. So I'm actually pretty close to home, which is nice, because it's only 30 minutes, so if I want to go home, I can, but if I want to stay away, I can do that also.
So tell us about your family.
I have a little brother, and he actually goes to Georgia Tech also. He is right now a sophomore in aerospace engineering. So he's my only sibling, and then we live with our parents. And my grandparents on my dad's side actually live with us in our basement. So it makes for some interesting conversations at dinner, of course. You have those 3 generations of families and a lot of misunderstandings of different topics and whatnot. So, yeah, but it's just my brother and I mean, it's really nice that he actually goes to the same school, because he was going to go to Illinois for aerospace, but he decided to come here, which has actually brought us closer together. We weren't always close, but since we've been here, we've been doing a lot more stuff together and everything, so it's been nice.
That's good. How often do you see your brother?
Definitely at least once a week. We usually hang out mostly on the weekends. I invite him to come hang out with my friends, but he's not 21 yet, so whenever we go out, he can't really come yet.
Do you have a significant other?
Yes, I have a boyfriend, and he's also an aerospace engineering major. He's a year younger than me, and he actually went to my high school, and I didn't know him until we came to Tech, and he became roommates with one of my friends that I also met at Tech, and we were just like, oh, you went to South Forsyth? Oh, me too. And then it just went from there. So we've been going out for a year now, and yeah, I like him. That's it.
So what is your major?
I'm an industrial engineering major.
And what made you choose to be an industrial engineer?
Well, actually, when I picked Georgia Tech. I didn't really know what college I wanted to go to yet and what I wanted to do with my life. But when I came to Georgia Tech and I went to orientation, and they had the information sessions about the different majors, and then my parents were there, and they were describing what type of person was actually a good industrial engineer. And the whole time my parents were like, Jessica, that's you, that's you, that's you. So I decided to do it, and I actually switched my major to biology for a year because I like marine biology.
Wow.
So it was more of just I want to test out the waters with it. But I ended up going back to industrial engineering because it's really what I love and what I want to do, and I'm actually good at it. So that was the
Good.
driving force. But yeah, so that's why I decided to do it. And it's actually, I guess, kind of lucky that it just sort of happened, because now that I've been interning with it and taking the higher level classes, I really can understand and see that it's what I want to do. So it's
Good.
great.
Good. So does your job relate to industrial engineering?
Yes. Right now I'm interning with Walmart in the logistics engineering department, and I did another internship with them last summer. Logistics is just a branch of industrial engineering, and that's definitely what I want to do when I graduate.
Good. What has been your hardest class so far at Georgia Tech?
I don't know. I don't know.
All of them.
Actually, you know, my hardest class was probably when I was a biology major. It was
Wow.
inorganic chemistry. It was the only class that I have ever had to retake because I got a C. I got a 69.4, and my teacher would not bump it up to 69.5.
Wow.
So I ended up getting a D in the class and had to retake it. And the second time around, it wasn't so bad. But the first time, it was definitely a tough class. And that was right before I switched out of biology, so it's probably a good thing that I did.
Good. So do you have a favorite professor?
You know, actually, there have just been a lot of great professors. They've been either working or researching in their field for years, and they actually love what they do. So I just feel like that makes them a better professor. So I'm enjoying my classes a lot more. So I can't say that there were any bad ones.
Good, good. So where would you say you would see yourself in 5 years?
Well, hopefully I will have a steady job. Hopefully I'll have that when I graduate. Just be getting married and starting to settle down a little bit. I don't mind traveling from now until then with my job, but in about 5 years, I think that's my cutoff point where I finally say, this is where I'm establishing my life, this is where I want to be. So I don't know where that's going to be yet, but as long as I'm with somebody that I enjoy, and then I know I'll be happy. So.
Good. Have you done any interesting travel yet?
Yes, I studied abroad in Spain and Portugal last
Wow.
summer for biology. That was amazing. I've actually been to Spain 2 times before then. My dad's side of the family is from Spain, so I've been there to visit family. And then when I studied abroad, I got to go to Portugal, which I'd never been. I got to go to Italy,
Wow.
which was amazing. But yeah, so that was probably the most exciting travel that I've done since I've been here at Tech.
So tell us about some of your hobbies outside of writing.
Well, one of my biggest hobbies besides writing is probably art. I've been drawing and painting, pastel, whatever, since I was in middle school, I think, since I was about 12 or 13. And I started taking art classes outside of school, and I got really good at it. So then I started doing it more and more. Yeah, so I really enjoy doing artwork whenever I can because, I mean, with writing and
Yeah.
being the president of the equestrian team, schoolwork, it's kind of tough. But every break I get, I always do that. And besides that, I make time for my friends as much as I can. So we always get together on Friday and we go out to dinner every single Friday. We dress up, even if we're not going anywhere nice, and we go out just because it's a time for us to get together and talk about our weeks and catch up and everything. So that's really something that I enjoy because it's just like Friday.
It's finally here.
Exactly.
What has been your biggest accomplishment so far?
I really would have to say that not just being president of the equestrian club, but also I feel like as a team, we've actually progressed and gone together over the past year and a half, 2 years that I've been president. We've really sat down with our officers and made a plan and realized what we were doing wrong, what was happening, why were people leaving and whatnot, and we started to work out a way to where just basically a strategy to keep us together. We do team dinners and social events like that. So, and I really feel like it's been successful. We usually halfway through the year, so come January, February, half the team falls off after break just from losing contact, losing interest and whatnot. But this year and last year, we've really stuck together. I mean, we haven't had anybody just leave. So I feel like that is a really, really big accomplishment for me.
So how long have you been riding for?
Well, I rode for the first time when I was 8. And I went for my 8th birthday on a trail ride with my family and my neighbors. And I had never ridden a horse before, and I absolutely loved it. And I just never forget my neighbor. We started trotting, and she was 8 also, and she just started hysterical crying because it was just from trotting, and I was just laughing. I had so much fun. So after that, my parents couldn't get me to stop talking about it. I went to summer camp every year after that, and then when I was 12, I finally got 2 horses of my own. And then in high school, I competed in IEA, which we had a team at my high school. And so I rode and took lessons regularly then, and then I've been riding in college. So regularly taking lessons, about 8 years.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Do you ever ride with your family?
Not anymore. When I had horses of my own, I used to ride with my dad. My mom, we got her on the horse a couple of times, but she wasn't too good at it. Mm-hmm. She was very uncomfortable and scared.
Jessica proves that Georgia Tech women are not only intelligent, but have the ability to have a unique and exciting life outside the classroom. In part 2 of our interview, Jessica explains what it takes to compete in horse shows across the country. She also tells what the Georgia Tech Equestrian Club is all about and how her leadership has brought stability to the team. Until then, I'm your host, Diana Nord. Thank you for watching Taking the Reins.